Jesus reminded us a long time ago. He says, greater love has no man than this, than he who would lay down his life for a friend.
We have to be willing to give our most, and to give of your organs is really symbolic of your most.
Donating a heart or donating a kidney can help someone to have a second chance at life. What greater legacy can one leave?
God has given each one of us the ability to continue to be a blessing even after we leave here. And so you can be the change for someone else.
I was shook when they gave me the diagnosis that you're gonna need a transplant. If you don't get a transplant, you could die. I could die. I mean, that's enough in itself. Then, like, at that point, there's nothing you can go do. You can't go pick out an organ. My cousin Bernard, he even, asked the doctor, well, how much it gonna cost? I'm like, you can't go buy a liver, brother. But after being shook and coming to grips or whatever, and at that point, I had made my mind up. It's just time to fight now. One of the doctors there at the hospital, my condition was declining even worse and worse. And so then one Friday, called the family. There's nothing else we can do. He has 2 days to live. But May 30th came, and went to pre-surgery prep. I came out a changed man. Because of that now, I'm a donor. I wasn't before. My family now are transplant, organ donors. And I'm so thankful and grateful for my second life.
When we pass from this world, we move on to the next.
When this earthly tabernacle shall be dissolved, we have another building that's not made by hand.
Our bodies will be resurrected with our souls.
We can't take eyes, hearts, kidneys with us.
I want to die whole, I want to die intact, I want to die with everything that I have. All of those are just questions out of fear or statements out of fear.
Because I believe that these bodies decay and because I believe that God is on the side of life, what greater legacy can one leave than to know that they're giving somebody a second chance at life?
God has given each one of us the ability to continue to be a blessing.
By leaving behind assets that other people can use. So why not leave them for somebody who can live life better because we live life well?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Everybody else in the car moving and saying something, and he wasn't saying nothing. Oh, it was a hurtful day. Hurtful day.
Was blind, but now I see.
I was the only one that was per se conscious at the med. And when we got there, my cousin, who's a person that I look up to, he said, there's some people here that want to talk to you. And I got mad because I had just lost the most precious thing in my life. And here were people asking me about my son's organs.
The family were, they were in the hospital and they were being asked. And so the challenge is, do we or don't we? And how could someone have the nerve to ask us this at this moment?
And after probably about 10 or 15 minutes, the transplant people came in and told me they were finna leave. And I told them, I said, no, you ain't gonna believe this, but sitting here talking to God, and the good Lord told me to do it.
So you allow them to filter all of those emotions and those thoughts, and then come to the realization that what would it hurt, and who could it help?
Had the car accident, got mad at God, and swore not to go to church again because I got so mad at God. And just like I said, that small, still voice of God spoke to me and told me, get mad all you want, but you're gonna need me.
African Americans are disproportionately affected by a lack of organ donation, but we are also disproportionately represented when it comes to organ donation.
African American organs and tissue match African American organs and tissue better.
I think we have to do more to get the word out to other African Americans that, hey, this is a need, and it is a need that needs to be met by African Americans.
As a result, I'm pushing everybody I can to make sure that they register to become an organ and a tissue donor.
As Christians, we know that giving has always been a part of our DNA. Giving our time, giving our talent, and giving our tithe.
Creating a culture of giving in your congregation brings about residual effects.
Organ and tissue donation is within that giving spirit, and it has the same effect.
As a Christian, you should give and encourage those in your congregation to register to be an organ and tissue donor.
We can help make a difference in Memphis, in Shelby County, by taking the consideration of another person's life.
There's over 118,000 people in need of organ and tissue donation of some kind.
So organ donation should be a religious imperative, not a question mark.
So we want you to register today to be an organ and tissue donor because it's all about life. It's all about saving and enhancing lives.